So there's this story. This is a huge. They made a whole movie about it, and pretty much, it's saying like, if you have a certain last name, depending on your last name,
Okay.
you could be cursed like pretty much for your whole life,
What
just
the heck?
on your name.
Yeah.
So there's this family. It's called the Von Erich family. I don't know if you ever heard of them.
Nah.
Now they're a wrestling family, but before they got into wrestling, the dad, he was the wrestler, but they had another kid, the firstborn, that passed away. Now, what the family did, because the tale and the theory goes that he took on the last name of his mother, not his father, and took on the name Von Erich. Now, he obviously gave the last name to all of his kids, but for whatever reason, every single one of the people that had the last name, some terrible shit happened in their family.
Yeah.
Now, the first one was I think the second oldest. Now, the second oldest, he was climbing his way up to the ladder of wrestling. And he was given a crazy opportunity to become the next, like, I think it was the heavyweight champion of the whole contending.
Yeah.
Now, for whatever reason, when he was about to win it, his body got paralyzed in the moment, and he wasn't able to move anymore.
Yeah.
And so when he went back into the ring and tried to win, the whole crowd, they didn't like his performance, and they didn't give him the chance. His other brother decided to take on the family business, right? And decided to go into wrestling too.
Okay.
So both of them are wrestling together. What's crazy is the next brother, he ended up outshining him, and he ended up making such a big name for himself that he was set to go fight Ric Flair in like the biggest match.
What the heck? And I've never heard of him?
And get this next championship, right?
Yeah.
Now what happened was he was supposed to go to Japan and have the match in Japan. Bro, this is the curse. He ended up in Japan and he died before he could even make it to the match. He died literally in his hotel room.
The biggest one out of all of them.
Yeah. Now check this out. They still had the match to perform, right?
Okay.
The family's defeated, but they still need someone to perform.
Yeah.
So they asked the other brother to go in. Now the other brother was gonna do the championship for him because they're known together as like the wrestling family. There's three of them together that did like the Von Erich family pretty much.
Don't tell me
brothers.
the second one died too, fam.
The second brother, he got sent to go do it, and he beat Ric Flair. What? So out of all odds, he beat Ric Flair and he won the championship. So he was so excited. They finally brought the belt home, and they're celebrating. They're doing everything, right? So he goes home and he's drinking and having a party and everything. He's sitting with his other brother that's also a wrestler, and he looks at him and he goes, "You know, man, I'm gonna go for a ride." So he hops on his motorcycle and he goes for a ride at night.
Oh shit.
But obviously, because the energy and everything that happened, he got into an accident. And we see he didn't die,
What happened?
but he lost his leg.
Okay.
He lost his leg, fam. So he
can't wrestle no more.
He can't wrestle no more. So
At least he didn't die, fam.
No, but like, damn, that's the curse, bro. That's literally the curse. So after that, the youngest decided to hop into the ring too and start with the family and start wrestling. I think on the brothers, like one of his first matches, the youngest, he did like some next jump move from the top, and he fell weird on his shoulder.
Okay.
Bro, it's just supposed to be a regular like sprain, and he sprained it. So they put him into surgery. And it was supposed to be a routine surgery, nothing going on crazy. They know how to do it and how to fix it, and he's going to recover fine.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, when he got into the hospital and when they put him under for surgery, something happened, and his blood toxicity changed, and he got sent into a coma. So he was put into a coma, and they didn't know if he was going to live anymore. So you can imagine, this all happened, by the way, in a span of like a couple years. Like this is all together.
Okay.
So first off, the first brother died. Second brother died right after he got the fight, but didn't even get to perform. Other brother won the championship, but lost his leg. Other brother is in a coma now.
Yeah.
So check this out. When he was in the coma, he got out and came back, but he wasn't like all there because obviously his brain wasn't, he's not the same. He wasn't able to communicate the same way, think the same way. And he was a musician. He loved to play music, but he wasn't even able to play music anymore. So he committed suicide. And he passed away. So you can imagine how devastated the family would be, right? Now, that one brother that was missing a leg, he was missing like part of his leg, so he was able to put a boot on and then kind of learn to be a wrestler like that. So he was able to go back into the business with one leg, but he didn't feel the same. Like he felt like as if he's a shell of himself, and he felt like he wasn't. People were looking at him differently, this and that, and he fell into a really dark place. And what he did, he ended up going to his parents' house and grabbing a gun that he gifted to his father as a present. I don't even know what he was gonna do, because I don't know if he was gonna like attack anybody, but before anything that happened, he just shot himself, killed himself. So all of these brothers, because of their last name, were cursed. Now there's one brother left. Now in the movie, it's the one played by Zac Efron. Actually, he was gonna have kids. He's gonna have kids because he has a girlfriend and he has a wife. And when they asked him, okay, for the name, he told the doctor, don't use my last name.
Damn.
Change it.
It's that bad?
And what happened, this is now in the future, he has a whole huge family of all these kids and all these grandkids under a different last name.
Oh.
And they're all safe and they're all happy and they're all good.
Sick. Oh my God. So he stopped. So what did he use? His wife's last name probably?
Yeah, he used the wife's last name.
Yeah, that
It
makes
was
sense.
all because of the last name. It was cursed. And what they said was something, because terrible stuff happened even to the grandmother. Because remember I said he took his mother's maiden name? So terrible things were happening to all those people in that family.
Yeah.
I'm going to look into it more because I'm sure there's a lot more curses and terrible shit that happened. But like, it's crazy that it just happens because you're attached to
the name,
to the family, to the name, nothing that you've done. It's crazy.